Hey there, PlayStation fans, Darth Karnivorus here, and welcome back to another epic PlayStation video. Well guys, today I am going to show you some Mortal Kombat Trilogy on PSP. Now yes, this is the PS1 version, but I managed to get the game to run and also got the music to play as well, so obviously I got that with a few other games. Since the last PSP collection video I done, I have done a few updates, so I've added a lot more PSP games here. Now the only thing is I can only add up to 128 gigs. I actually bought myself a 256 gigabyte SD card, and it wouldn't format properly, so I couldn't download anything or copy into it. So I decided I'll keep the 128 and just throw in a couple of, well, I say a couple. I've got like, I'll tell you exactly right now how many games I've got. So I've got less PSP games than I do have PS1, but all these PS1 games are the ones that I want to play. And obviously PSP games, I've got 68 titles and 112 for my PS1. And yep, so I managed to get the music to play in these ones. The last channel that I used to have, one of the videos that I put up before, asked people, how the hell do you get games to run? The thing is, though, games like Doom, Alien Trilogy, Mortal Kombat Trilogy, Die Hard Trilogy, because their soundtracks were different from the game, they wouldn't actually, they would just play the game and the sound effects. There was no music whatsoever, and if you guys have played like games like Alien Trilogy and Die Hard Trilogy and games like that, you'll know that the music on those games are absolutely epic. So, anyway guys, grab yourself a nice cold beverage and join me for Mortal Kombat Trilogy. Here we go. So the last time I put this on both my PSP and PS Vita at the time, and the game would run. There was no music though, strangely enough, but the game would most definitely run. Until it got to the Choose Your Destiny part, and if you guys have played the PlayStation version or even the Sega Saturn version, that once you get to Choose My Destiny, you pick, obviously whatever tower you want to go or whatever destiny you want to go to, and it would cut loading, obviously loading the fight, but it would completely crash, and I was gutted because other than Mortal Kombat 9 on PS Vita, this is my favourite portable version, even though it's not portable, but it is technically now, but I absolutely love this intro. The only thing is, though, the dragon logo goes down a bit, obviously to make room for the logo, but that is just such a cool image. I've always loved that. But I do remember seeing a Nintendo 64 magazine years ago, and on that Nintendo 64 magazine it had shown screenshots of Mortal Kombat Trilogy, and it said it had this big flashy intro and it looked amazing, but we never actually got that in the end. So in order to do the cheats, so if you want the cheats for like one button fatalities, instant aggressor, it's an easy one to do. You hold all 4 shoulder buttons and up in the options menu, but in order to do it on this one, as you can hear the music plays, so you have to hold in L and R, but I have to hold in like this, but the way the default mapping is, up on the analog slider is L2 and R2, and obviously the left and right is L2 and just R2. So you need to do it like this. It's a little bit awkward, but it's doable. There we go. So yeah, it's doable, but it's kind of hard to do. You need to kind of position your fingers right. Instant aggressor, and there we go. And then you just go to exit. So I played this game, honestly guys, I played this game so much with my friend Stephen at the time, and we played this game to death. It's just, it brings back so many memories. Look at all those characters. That was just absolutely incredible. You get Johnny Cage, you got New Cybot, you get Baraka, which is the MK2 Baraka, Cyrax, Sonya, Raiden, and if you press select, you can go to Mortal Kombat 1 Raiden, so Mortal Kombat 1, and that's technically Mortal Kombat 2 Raiden. Rain as well, Shang Tsung, Melina, Jax, which has his Mortal Kombat 2 form, Reptile, Smoke, this is technically Kuai Liang, Scorpion, Kano, Katana, Cyrax, Liu Kang, Jade, Shiva, Mortal Kombat 3 Kung Lao, which can change to Mortal Kombat 2 Kung Lao. Cyber Smoke, or Robo Smoke, whatever you want to call him. Cabal, Shrieker, Classic Sub-Zero, technically Bihan. Ermac, Sindel, Nightwolf, and for the first time we get to play as the bosses. We get to play as Goro, Shao Kahn, Motaro, and Kintaro. The thing is, I always thought Kintaro looked a lot more menacing and a lot more stronger and tougher than Goro did. But, you know, technically Goro's a lot stronger than Kintaro, but oh well. So I will go... who to go? You know what? I'll go my favourite, Sub-Zero. And I remember seeing, like, back in the day, seeing, you know, pictures in the magazines and stuff like that, and I was like, oh my god, that's amazing. Just the way that the characters looked and the icons, you know, just looks so cool. So it would come up here, loading, and then it would completely just freeze. You'd have to kind of force boot the PSP. If you want to know how to do that, you hold in the power button. Give me a sec, guys. I'll just turn up this volume, actually, just so... So, one other thing. If you put this into sleep mode, it will, when you wake up, it will just be a blank screen. It's not like any other game where it will come back to the game. Because I'm using Pops Loader, I think it's Pops Loader, I think it's like 3.28 or something like that, I can't really remember. But it's one of those anyway. And as you can hear, the music's cut off because I paused the game. That's one of the other things. But I think the music should kick in now. There we go. So I'm not the best at doing, you know, combos in this game. Ah, shit. Oh, no, that's bullshit because I uppercutted him first, and you saw that. It's a good way to set them up. Shit, he's gonna get me, Freeze, yes. Right, I'll do a little brutality. One of the funniest things though is if you look there, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's like 6 legs. What the hell was Sector, a spider? You know, six legs, 8 rib cages, 4 heads. You know, it's silly and over the top. I still don't know to this day why they done it, but it's funny. I know I seem to just be spamming the same one, but there's a good possibility the smoke's going to kick my head in right now. I don't even know if you can do his Ice Clone. I don't think you can. I know that in Mortal Kombat Trilogy on N64, you can do his Ice Shower, like So, yeah, I'm doing one button fatalities, guys, because I want to show you the fatalities, and I don't know them off by heart. I don't want to keep pausing the video to look on my tablet to see, obviously, what the fatalities are. But I could play this game all day, guys. I love it. I really do love just playing this game. It brings back so many memories for me. Playing this game myself, playing it with friends, showing people, you know, fatalities and whatever else. I think you can, yes. Ooh. Oh, that was a good one. So, yeah, the game's just the way it is. But, you know, a few years ago when I was like putting these games on here, I was absolutely gutted because I couldn't get the games to run properly, and that way I was thinking, oh my god, I really want to play this game on the go, and, you know, a couple of years later, I managed to get it working. There's what do you call it? A website called CD Romance, which do obviously all the games you can download, and they actually have the ebooks of every game. So if you want to play a game that's been perfectly converted to play on PSP, just download it from there. Ah, son of a bitch! Finish me! Finish me! Oh, come on, Raiden. There you go. As you see, his name is Raiden, and the newer games is Raiden, similar to Raiden from Metal Gear Solid. Right, let's do this. Oh yeah, there's one other little tip for you guys. You probably already know this. Go to Sonya, up and start. You get that sort of shaky screen part, and I'm gonna go smoke for a change. Human smoke. So when you do that, you get to select the whatever stage. So me and my friends would play this, and we would all rush to Sonya to obviously try and activate that code so they can get the stage. And my favourite stage, if you're wondering what my favourite stage and obviously the classic Mortal Kombat stages are, it probably have to be the pit. It's either the pit or the Deadpool, and yeah, those ones are just so cool because you can do pit fatalities, and plus they're on this little narrow bridge, and either there's spikes down below or there's acid surrounding them, and that's just. I love the way I can't remember his name, but the announcer, the way he says smoke, because it sounds Scottish when he says it. Smoke. It's like if I was to say smoke, that's the way he says it. Was it Steve? Steve something? Oh, I can't even remember his name. Let's see if I can knock him off the pit. Oh, no, mate, that's a brutality. Well, that was a hell of a lot easier than that. Okay, so we're going to face Johnny Cage, and then an endurance. I love that, you get the bottom of the pit, Oh, come on. Oh, Johnny Cage is pissed. Oh, come on. So all the games that I wanted to play on PS1, I've put them on my secondary PSP as well. Just in case. So, as you say, the game does, just like the arcade mode, it does slightly get harder. So, but anyway, guys, this is just a quick video. So what I'm going to do is for my next video is I'm going to show off some PSP games, just some random ones that you obviously may be familiar with, and showing off some PS1 games on my PSP, especially ones that's working with music as well, because it's a great thing. It really is. And the thing is, though, guys, even though you've got phones these days, you've got tablets, you've got newer devices, you've got like the Nintendo Switch, you've got the Steam Deck, you've got all the other handheld PCs. Do you know something, guys? See this screen here? See if you're looking at this screen with your own eyes. It may not look as impressive, obviously, on camera, but if you're looking at this with your own eyes, even back in the day, I just couldn't believe how amazing the screen looked in the PSP, because it looked like a real, not real, it's a hard one to explain. It looked like it shouldn't exist, if that makes sense. It probably doesn't make sense. It makes sense to me because I know exactly what I'm talking about, but just looking at this screen just still looks amazing. I mean, even playing games, playing RPGs that are full of text and stuff like that, the text is still so sharp and easy to read. I mean, it's a beautiful screen. Whoa. My God, Raiden's just really going to town on Jade. But still playing, to this day, I actually was playing, the main reason why I got a PSP the first time was because my friend had one, and he let me have a shot of Burnout Legends, and I was a huge fan of Burnout at the time. I was playing Burnout like 1 and 2 on GameCube, I think, or PS2, I can't remember. And I was instantly sold. I'll tell you, I was playing Burnout 3, that's what I was playing Burnout 3 on the original Xbox, and I was instantly sold, and I thought I need to get myself one of these because these things are absolutely incredible. And I actually played through quite a good bit, for maybe about an hour and a half on this, and I plugged my headphones on, and just played some, some amazing Burnout Legends, because it is so good, because it's basically a mix of Burnout 1, 2 and 3, so it has obviously the best tracks, the best cars, whatever else from those three games. So look at it as the Burnout Trilogy, but not the full Burnout Trilogy. And the good thing is, if I press that and that, my music comes on. There you go. And that's really great, because I was always a huge fan of the original Xbox and the 360, where you have custom soundtracks as well. Obviously, the original Xbox only had, certain games, let you play like certain racing games, even Black that came out, the EA game Black. That one had custom soundtracks as well, even some wrestling games as well. So it was always really good, especially like having your own created wrestler coming out to a song that you love. Makes it a bit more personal. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much it for the end of this video. So the next video I'm going to do is I'm just going to do like a little sort of mock-up of PS1 games, just to show off, a lot of them running, because the PSP does play them perfectly. Yes, I can more than easily play them on my PS Vita. But the thing is, though, that I love is the D-pad and the buttons. I think the PS Vita, the buttons are far too small, as you can see. They're absolutely tiny. And obviously the D-pad is a bit smaller as well. But I do love my Vita nonetheless. But I want my Vita for PlayStation games. The good thing is, though, you do get these nice wallpapers as well. So anyway, guys, that's it for the end of this video. I do hope you enjoyed it. So if you did, smash the like button, throw me a double horns. Also subscribe to my channel for more epic PlayStation stuff like this. And sayonara.